This is one of the most coveted streets on all of Cumberland Foreside. This is 29 Mary Lane. Come take a look inside. Welcome, come on in. One of the things that stands out to me the moment you walk through the doors at 29 Mary Lane is this grand, amazing foyer. You have this gracious stairway up to the second level, but the scale and the scope size of everything is all very appropriate, and it feels very spacious and grand immediately upon walking through the door. You come through this area, and we'll work our way around. You come into what is the kind of eat-in section of the kitchen and the kitchen. This is a true chef's kitchen, as you have these beautiful granite countertops, Viking range. You have this incredible detail woodwork on the cabinetry. This huge Viking, all fridge on the right, all freezer on the left, just really is a statement piece here in the kitchen, kind of its anchor. So off of the kitchen, you have a half bath and you have the mudroom here. Large amounts of closet space. You have 1, 2, 3 sets of closets, all here in the mudroom, a place to sit down, to put on your shoes, boots, whatever it may be. And you have, right up in the mudroom is an elevator. It goes to not only the lower level, but the second level, 3 levels. One of my favorite parts of this home is its 3-car oversized garage. All 3 doors are oversized. They're 10 feet, 10 feet. As you can see, it's ample space, depth, and ceiling height. And did we mention that the elevator also can make a stop here in the garage? So also just off the kitchen, you have this wet bar, beverage center, wine refrigerator, and you also have a pantry with a tremendous amount of space, built-ins. And then just off of that, you enter the formal dining room. This space is a wonderful opportunity to gather and have a lot of natural light coming in. So 2 means of access to and from the formal dining room, one off the kitchen and one off the main entry here, this grand foyer. I am surprised, as it's currently wintertime, that we have so much natural light coming in during the day. As we flow into this space, this is the formal living room. As you can tell by the amount of detail work throughout this entire home, from you have these tray ceilings with all the trim work and detail. Everything, there were no shortcuts taken with this home. Off of this room, which also has pocket doors to provide some serenity and quiet space, you come into this kind of archway, this walkway here with a barreled ceiling, just another detail that just adds to the character and the quality of this home. As you walk into this, as you enter this space, you have a gas fireplace, and this would be an incredible office. If this were our home, this is where I think we would set up our office. As you come through this kind of hallway-like space, you enter the more informal living space, informal living room. You have wood-burning fireplace, which is the only wood-burning fireplace in the on the property. And you have 3 sets of sliding doors that go out onto this private deck. You have a breakup in the definition of this space into the eat-in kitchen and chef's kitchen, thanks to that arch. And that completes the first level. So come take a look at the second level. Welcome to the primary suite. This suite is unlike almost any primary suite I've ever seen, given its size and rooms off of it. This is the main primary suite bedroom. You have a gas fireplace, windows that allow natural light to come in. You have a tray ceiling. You have air conditioning, central AC. And then you have this room here off of the primary, which could be anything that you want it to be. This could be a small office. This could be a reading room. This could be really anything that, how you might use the space, or a dressing room, because this is one of the two walk-in closets. So you have all this space, and then you come back into the primary suite, into the main bedroom, and then you have the primary bath, jacuzzi tub, dual vanities, and you have the shower, bidet, toilet, and then you come into the second walk-in closet. Remind you, we're still in the primary suite. We're going to keep going, and then you come into what could be a nursery or another office off of your primary. Again, I haven't seen any primary suite quite like this one in terms of its size and scale. And central AC throughout. As we leave the primary suite, come back into, on top of this landing here, second level looking into, down into the grand foyer. Just off of the hallway, you have washer, dryer, laundry. And then we come into one of the multiple bedrooms. So walk-in closet. All the bedrooms in this home are very generous in scope and scale and size. They have a shared full bath, so one vanity on each side, which makes it very comfortable for the two bedrooms that share this bath. As we enter into this bedroom, this corner bedroom, more tons of natural light. You have two closets, and then we're at the end of the hall, and we come into the bedroom at the end of the hall. So this has its own ensuite bath. So primary suite, bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. That's 4 bedrooms. Now we're in the 5th bedroom, all on the second level. This is probably the smallest of all the other bedrooms, but it does have its own full bath. So as we leave and as we walk back into the hallway, now that we have completed the second level, why don't we take the elevator down? Oh, and it's here. All right, we're back on the main floor. Let's go to the lower level. All right, on the lower level, we have an additional living space. You have essentially a full kitchen. You have this actually very generous space between this massive island, more built-ins, and stove, washing machine. This has direct access out to, through this sliding door, out to the beautifully terraced, landscaped backyard. Very thoughtfully done. Another gas fireplace, so that makes 3 total gas fireplaces and 1 wood burning for four fireplaces overall. And then you have another space here which could be a great office as well, a great office solution or reading room, den. And then there's tons of storage beyond here behind these 3 closet doors, or 6 closet doors. More storage. As we come into this space, this is another suite. You have walk-in closet, very generous, full bath with a jacuzzi tub and a shower. And then you have the bedroom. As we leave the lower level suite, we come into this space, which has a private sauna, which comes included with the sale of the property. And then a little further beyond, the elevator waits for you as another option for access to any level of the property. To schedule a tour or for more information, please reach out to myself or Allie at hello@fullersre.com. Thank you.